And welcome to Coffs Harbour. Again, we'll do it for those that weren't here because we already seen each other. But I'd like to welcome Jeff, the original number 1-2 SWB.
Great to be here, mate.
Yeah, mate.
It's an adventure.
Yeah, we got to turn the volume down on that one, mate.
Do we?
Yeah, otherwise it comes through here, I think.
That was
So Satan's Water Buffaloes, my brother, defender of all that is good in the world. If this sounds like I'm talking a lot of shit, what's changed?
Yeah. What do you think I've been listening to for the last 4 days?
So you're happy to tell people what I talk about?
No, I wouldn't repeat it.
No. Okay,
No.
good. So, how is everybody? We'll go with James since he's like the first one on the right today.
Hey guys, I've done no modelling this week.
It sounds like a 12-step program.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, not long got home from Gympie. That's an hour and a half drive.
Oh, you poor baby.
What else is this? A whole lot of nothing's been going on. That's what.
Well,
So yeah, that's
awesome. No, that's unbelievable, mate. Thanks for sharing.
But whilst today, I'm going to look through. I'll just change me.
That's Bandit.
Sorry.
I'm going to have a look through this kit.
I cannot enlarge. Oh, hang on. Maybe I can. Hang on.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, hang on. There we go. There we go. I can.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I'm going to go through and look through this kit, which I've had for a bit. But in there, I've got some Australian Air Force decals for it. Anyway.
Oh, meteorite scale.
Yeah, that I've got another kit with other decals in it. Australian meteors were a aluminium or aluminium, unless I had day glow orange on them for target top or
High speed silver.
yeah, that too. So I'm just going to look at that while we dribble our shit during for the next however long.
Oh, very good. I'm overwhelmed. Now we're exiting solo layout. We'll go to now.
Down, Jason.
I did email you, Jim, about I won't be able to bring up all your photos because what you've been up to, what you purchased. So if we can save those for next week,
Okay.
that'd be great when I'm home and I've had a chance to see whether it's worthy or not to go on the screen. But
Yeah. No worries.
yeah.
No
No. But how you been, buddy?
I am fine. I can show you what I bought today right now.
No, we don't want to know. Jeez. Very
There
good.
we go. That is for my World
Oh,
War
wow.
I group build I joined last couple weeks ago, or a few weeks ago maybe. Found this at the swap meet I was at today, so it's perfect. Beautiful model too. Great, sharp, typical.
ICM are coming out with a lot of interesting stuff these days.
Oh yeah. They don't seem to stop. I think they're going 24/7. But this is the other one I bought. Gotta get my Japanese armor in there. This is too nice of a kit to miss. The guy was selling it for 50% off, so wound up being $25.
Oh, what kind of?
It's a big box for a little tank.
Yeah, well, it's a beautiful little tank, and then this is a figure set I got for that tiger I'm working on. These guys will work very nicely there. I got that for about $15. There's 4 figures in there, and got some tools and various items. But yeah, it was a nice day. Take me off big screen now. We don't want to scare your audience away.
Oh, please. You're wearing a hat that puts fear in mortal men.
It means that you
know.
don't see what I'm doing, so that's good.
Yeah.
No, you can still see what you're doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
So you got to put your pants back on.
So that's it for me. I mean, other than that, my left arthritic knee acting like a son of a bitch the last couple of days. You want to hear a body joint click? All I got to do is flex my leg and click and clack. So that's finally calming down a little bit. Weather's very nice here. We're into our what we call Indian summer here in October in the Midwest, and pumpkins everywhere. Halloween's 2 weeks away, or a week away. Excuse me, week and a half. Thursday.
This is the question.
Yeah.
Hang
So
on,
other
hang
than
on.
that, things are placid and calm here in the Midwest.
Awesome. Now, Chunk, I did send you an email. I really, really did, buddy. It's on. You're on. If everybody's seen their email, they would have seen who it went to. So I did send it, brother. So I think it was the Seals or whatever, but it's definitely there. I'm on my phone, so I don't know. I have the technical ability at the moment to know what to do, how to shut things down and send things. So, morning, Matthew. We're going to Wombat, and he's going to open up his little box of outlaw goodies.
I've just opened it actually, Jace.
Well, you could hear.
Yeah, I know. And I don't know whether it's not doing a very good job, but that lot, there. So that lot came in today. Well, yesterday. I picked it up. So
And there was a few little extras, wasn't there?
there were indeed.
Because it's big love.
So, thanks, Jace. Appreciate it.
What was that? It's a big load.
No, not big lol. So,
and not much else has been happening. So
no, right, awesome. No, you guys are just full of useless information. Do you not have lives anymore?
What you got, Wombat? Let's see.
the
The
hang
gift
on.
package and everything. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. And I'll rearrange the camera.
Oh.
So
Well, you had a good night in Vegas, huh?
there's just a few.
He put it all in green.
Brilliant, mate. I love it.
So
Oh, that's it. Just throw it down.
Pink in there.
yeah, just drop it. Hang on. There we go. Keep going.
So, how much time does that take you to make all that paint, Jason? What are we looking at as far as time?
What do you reckon, James? It took me a good 2
There you
days,
go.
3 days.
That's everything.
And
Wow.
the thinners, you got the thinners and the extra Holden colours over the back.
Yes, got those. So
Well,
Yeah, hang on.
if you were making 12, 13 bottles per colour, you'd be looking at, over a day. Easy.
And his were the ones that didn't bloody have, like, had to make a batch.
I'd like
So
to know
I don't know
whether
where
the
we've
other lot
lost.
ever turn up.
Yeah. So I know Paul would have got his little gift. So Paul, we'll go up to you.
Yeah,
He's a bit excited.
I got mine a week ago. And along with all the paint falling in the box, this fell in the box.
Oh, wow. Hey, I know a guy that does paint for that.
Yeah.
I think he's in Victoria.
Okay.
Yeah, $50 a bottle. I'll give you the samples for free, and then I'll get you addicted.
Yeah,
So-
so that arrived and everything was unpacked. And now I've got to buy more paint racks.
And we're sorry, Chunk. I don't know. Is anybody friends with Chunk on Facebook or that can send in the link on that Southwest Modeler on Facebook, please?
Oh,
If so, yeah, so they've actually got the link to this stream. That'd be great.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not connected on Facebook, so I couldn't help you.
Yeah. Well, what about you, James?
I'm going to try and give it a go.
Look under the specially gifted person.
Copy link address.
Yeah, so if you can do that, and that'd be great. And so you've been building a car, mate, a couple by the look of it, and an ASLAB. Don't need to include that in the shot, by the way. You can shove it right up your butt.
Oh, it's your paint.
Jason, Jason, check out that last message from Southwest Modeler. He's telling
Yeah,
you
in Messenger, Facebook Messenger. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's what
Just wanted to give you a heads up.
James is on the ball with at the moment. So yeah. So what do you got there, young Paul?
Fairy Gannet. The FX Gannet.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like one from up here.
How about that side?
Rotate.
There we go.
Keep going. Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, we all say yes. That's a Perry Gannet. Oh, a Harper
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I've seen that a few hours earlier.
Oh well, aren't we special today?
Yes, we are. Yeah, courtesy Peter.
Okay.
66 Mustang.
Very cool.
Oh, that's the one you had to get those big wheels on in the back. How'd you do that?
Cut holes in it.
Well, it seemed like you had a lot of plastic to remove.
Yeah. That's the original chassis.
What did you use on the model then?
67 Mustang chassis.
Oh, okay. Did you have to modify the chassis to fit the wheels too?
Yeah.
Did you record any of this, Paul?
No.
Oh, bummer. I would love to see that. That sounds like some really cool plastic surgery.
All you need is this.
Oh, yeah. I understand the tools. Yeah, I just would have liked to have seen the process.
So has that body had 2K on it on the right there?
That one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it just looks like glass from above.
Yeah, it's very nice. Very, very nice.
Jimmy in Michigan, I spoke to him and his family this morning, which was dinner time their time. But yeah, he wishes to be here, but he's actually put up his latest episode. He's got an Oldsmobile.
Yes, I haven't watched it yet, but
It came up stunning. So yeah, he did a great job on that, and good man, that man. So
Chunk, I've just sent it through, hopefully.
oh, is that
you wanted to look at requested messages or something or other?
Is that a Celica or a? I can't tell. It's very hard. It's in the Castrol colours.
Yeah, it came up nice, Paul.
Oh,
Thank you.
wow. Very pretty.
And there's only one way to get Tamiya decals to sit.
And that is?
Newcomb.
Now, I don't know if anybody's tried this technique, but what I've heard is that you let them set for at least 24 hours, give them a clear coat, and then put on, use Trizact, either 3,000 or 6,000 grit. I think it's 6,000. Gently go down and gently burnish the edges of the decals down. And I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard of modelers doing that, and they say it works. And I've also heard other people say that Tamiya decals work very good as is. So I couldn't say yes to any of that, but I certainly would be willing to give it a try because my experience with them is that they are a little too thick, even for armor modeling. But for cars, they really got to stand up.
Yeah, they're a bit thick for a compound shape.
Yeah, that's so I've experienced that too, like wrapping stuff around turrets of tanks. So yeah. But anyway, nice work, Paul. I very pretty, very colorful.
Absolutely brilliant, mate. Well done. So James is back to doing something, but we can't tell. Freezing in and out, but that's okay.
Looks like a trumpeter kit.
Hang on,
No.
let's bring him back up.
It's a Hobby Boss kit.
Oh, Hobby Boy. Well, those guys are on the same block together. So
It's just another kit that I've got a random decal set for.
okay.
This one I'm thinking of doing as a Qatari Air Force aircraft. Because why not? But anyway. Yeah.
We've got him. Well done. Mission accomplished there, James. Well done.
Oh, well, another one joins the fold.
So next week, there's a guy, I keep forgetting his name. He's only contacted me the other day. I think he's Malcolm, but he's down in Woi Woi, and he's asked if he can come on the show. And I said, yeah, well, it'd be great to have him on. He's just getting back into everything, and he said like he was ugly as a hat full of arseholes. I said, welcome to the club, so.
He will no doubt be the prettiest one on the entire show.
Absolutely. I mean, we got stud mupping here, but what can you do? The wild man from Borneo.
He's handsome.
Yeah.
I might need a haircut.
Which one?
Won't tell you.
Fucking surprises all the fucking time here. So, again, this is the Mighty Jeff Bro. We'll just give a quick shout out to Bandit, the mighty dog. Bandit.
Oh, beautiful dog. Hello, Bandit.
Say hello, world. World, say hello to Bandit.
Oh, beautiful dog.
He doesn't give a shit unless there's.
It's very nice to meet you, boys.
We'll get over it.
Great dog.
Yeah, I'll just give you a
I got
peek.
used to him, so
Jesus, struggles. The struggles must be real.
there they are. You're still here. You've been here a week and you're still here.
Well, it's
You
not a
haven't got
week.
home yet.
How do you go Wednesday,
Well, it seems like
Thursday,
much
Friday,
longer.
Saturday? It's fucking Jesus Christ. So,
Well, that's 5
mem-
days. No, that's 4. Excuse me.
wow,
That might-
we're not working your economy at the moment. Huh? This is 30 billion. So, anyway, as we all know, Jeff Rose amazing, was a horticulturist, bloody plant person. Plant, flowers, genius, very knowledgeable. So this is his backyard. Have a look at this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I offered to go in with some Roundup, and that was knocked back.
Very, very nice. Jeffro, my best mate who lives upstairs from me, is a green thumb man with his own garden in the backyard here, and he works for a nursery.
Uh-huh.
And he would love your backyard. He would love to take a tour through there. In fact, I'll make
You haven't
sure
seen
I find
anything.
it, tomorrow morning.
I retired 2 years ago, so I've got a lot more time. The wife mows, the wife works in the veggie garden, but I grow orchids, so I spend most of my time doing those.
Okay. Well, that's beautiful. Beautiful setup you got there, mate. Beautiful. Love
Cheers,
it.
mate. Yeah, it's all right. It's a nice little garden. It's big enough for us.
It's a fucking botanical gardens.
I thank my dad every day for leaving it to me. So yeah.
And
We
you
like
got a
it.
nice dog,
Life's
too.
good.
I like your dog.
Yeah, he's a good dog. He's got his issues, but he likes Jason for some reason. I don't know why.
He does. He loves me. He thinks I'm the best.
Well, there's
And he
no
hasn't even
coming.
sniffed my butt.
Reminds him of something he rolled in once. I don't know.
So, yeah, since somebody's being just so complimentary as you always are and uplifting,
It's what you expect.
nothing less, nothing fucking less. Would you like to go and bring out some of your beautiful creations as a modeler? And most of these guys have been hand brushed and they're fucking brilliant. He sells himself short, but this night,
All right.
can you pick out some
Which
models?
ones?
Any of them.
Yeah,
I'd like
go
to
ahead.
show you my
Yeah,
models, but they're not
We
completed.
don't finish them.
Fuck you to the moon. I tell you what, guys, it is so hard, and you all know me very well, for me to stop and relax. It's been so hard. Not being with my wife, and that has been the hardest.
You
Yeah,
think it's the opposite, Jason? You think your wife's maybe like happy you're not there?
Well, she said it's so quiet. It's just unreal. Being like, it's just not right. Like, it just doesn't seem. Hey, Robert, how are you, buddy?
Enjoy yourself.
So I'm still just working into it.
Yeah.
Being without her. She's amazing as per usual, but
Well, sure, certainly, of course, yeah.
It's I mean, have a look at him. He's ready to go to the throat.
Well, I imagine down in Australia, he's got plenty of things to chase.
Yep, absolutely. And you never
guys,
say to your wife,
you guys have squirrels down there?
"No,
I
mate,
mean,
no,
the kind that don't kill people?
no." We have drop bears, mate. No, we'll take you out.
Right, that's what I mean. Everything you got down
So
there.
hang on. Now, remember,
Bring out a selection.
he's brought out. Oh, yeah, bring out some more. Yeah.
Well,
But you-
let me just say this, Jason. It's good for me personally. I'm glad to see you're taking time away.
Thanks,
I know
buddy.
maybe it feels a little different, but maybe I think that's kind of good different.
Yeah, it's very.
And I know you miss the wife and everything. That's wonderful. My mom and dad were together for 40 years, and they were practically inseparable. They went everywhere and did everything together, except work. They both worked their own jobs, of course, but I mean, everywhere else, it was mom and dad all the time. So I understand. Good for you.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, she's been amazing. Now, again, I'll state these models are hand painted, all brush painted, and
Sometimes I use one of those cylindrical things with the button.
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
The paint comes out.
Well, they outlawed them in Canada.
I wish they would here because the bloody things cost too much to send.
I believe they've also outlawed common sense in Canada. But what can you do?
I
So
don't
here
know.
we
I
go.
think-
You can be descriptive and
I don't know,
Oh,
Jason.
in
I
front
think
of the
they're ahead of
camera,
us
mate.
in that department.
Jimmy,
Close on.
I thought you might appreciate this. I just finished this. This is a Meng Merkaba
Yeah.
tank, IDF
American
Merkaba.
Rock. Yep.
I really enjoyed that because it's easy to paint with a brush. Lots of
Yeah.
little small panels, and you get your money's worth because there's a lot of bits.
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
don't paint. I don't model for hours and hours and hours and hours on end. I just little bursts here and there, and there's that much stuff to it. You really get your money's worth.
Looks beautiful. Love
So-
it.
That's good.
American Rock is one of
Yeah.
my favorite
Okay,
modern armor.
Yeah, wasn't bad. Sorry?
rotate, show the detail.
What?
Yeah. Let's see the.
Oh,
Let's see
well,
the.
you do. You do.
I'm not
Feels
touching the
good,
model.
mate.
I never will touch another man's
Well,
model.
I don't know how to do this. I've never done
Turn.
it before.
Change hands.
Change hands. If I change,
Put it in the hand and turn it around.
right. I'm not going to do this with everything.
Yeah.
All
How
right.
else are people going to see it? Rotate.
Hello.
Hang on. Let's scan.
Sit and rotate. All right. Yeah, do that. That'll be better. All right. That'll do.
There we go.
I'm
Nice.
professional. I don't have nearly the skill level of you guys,
He's bloody
and I
brave.
won't be. But
Beautiful.
they're good enough for me because I'm the only one that'll see them, apart from the world now, obviously. So,
That looks good.
but it's good. I'm happy with it.
If you could see it really,
Anything with one color is good.
his skill with a brush is unbelievable.
Well, then you'll, Jeffro. Then you'll love American World War II armor. It's green.
Yeah. Or I'm actually getting into US Navy jets at the moment for a similar reason.
Oh, yeah,
Having
you
said
mean
that,
the all.
what do you want next?
Go to Emmy.
All right. Really going on over there, isn't it? All right. Very, very, very old.
Wheat. Nice.
An old, very
You
old.
hold it still.
To me at 109. Oh, all right. It's not very good light here.
Nice.
No, it looks
Sure.
good.
Very nice. How did you get the modeling on the fuselage by brush?
It's yeah, just with a brush. Yeah. It was that long ago, I can't remember.
Wow.
It was when plastic was invented.
Yeah, just try and ignore that thing on the tail there.
No,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
okay. That's okay. That's historical significance. I'm not
Oh,
a
no.
photographer,
I
but
tend to shy away from 109s because they're such a pain to paint.
they're beautiful. I love 109s. You can't build enough 109s like you can't build enough Spitfires.
No, I know. Yeah, true. Well, anything's got an
You can
interest.
never build enough Spitfires, and we won't have that language on this channel.
They're nearly as interesting as Italian paint schemes, aren't they?
Oh
Tom.
yeah, yeah. You know what?
Excuse me,
Yeah, mate. He's got a bail with the dog, so just for
Okay.
a second, Vander's making himself known. Dominic, with your last comment there, mate, I thought of you, and I've got something from Australia and me to you.
you got to move it over a little to your left. A little to your left, Jason. Center it on the screen. There you go. A little more to the left. There you go. That's it.
There you go.
Sorry, had to deal with the livestock.
That was for Dominic.
Does
This looks better than Jason's models. He never finishes them.
True.
well, he's only echoing the truth. I mean,
All right. Do you want the style?
Yeah, we got.
You got to give Dominique credit for that.
We give Dominic no credit. He lives in a cold country. Whatever you feel.
Well, let's just have it the style.
Let your emotions out.
All right. To me, Steyr with a Verlinden radio set. Again, extremely old. Very, very
Nice.
old. Brush.
Yeah, that's a nice ride though. I love those vehicles.
Yeah, I want to do one. I want to do a North African one with a anti-aircraft gun on the back, or maybe an Opal or something like that. I kind of like North African.
Oh, see, I told you, the sons.
Yeah, I've fallen into a North African vehicle theme where I build a lot of stuff that's based in North Africa.
Well, there's just so much random designs of things that are just adapted just from whatever they had laying around. So you could pretty much just throw anything on anything, and it probably would have been historically accurate.
Yeah. You could even use captured equipment, like turn British stuff into German stuff and vice versa.
The long range desert group uses a lot of Italian armament guns, the aircraft guns and stuff like that. So you could a lot of Braiders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
if Jason ever finishes that tank, he can display it alongside.
Wow, boys, there's nothing like feeling the love on a Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah, no, truly, Dominic, from me to you as well, mate. No,
I'm loving being so close to it.
I know, yeah, mate. I know. I mean, the presence, the greatness, the incompleteness.
Well, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
It's factual.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
What do you want? What do you want? That or
Go the big one.
the pointy one? All right.
The one that's not really what you call an aircraft, but
This is
an
my
airplane.
first ever
Oh yeah.
pointy aeroplane. Really?
I love it. I love it.
Stop
Beautiful.
moving it.
Whoops.
Sorry. I didn't break
Something
something.
does the F4 leave little droppings everywhere?
Well, I'm afraid so.
Oh, wow, that's
right,
beautiful. What's the kit?
Academy.
Okay.
C, I think. I can't remember.
Yeah. Yeah. If that's the Academy kit, I'm thinking you got a great model there, Jeff.
Yeah, I've got
heard a lot of good
another.
about it.
I've got another 3 to play with. I wanted to do one in that Japanese defense scheme.
Okay.
And I've got a J model from the Vietnam War that I've got to when I get around to getting a airbrush. One of these.
Oh, you mean you're going to do it in U.S. Air Force?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I've got a couple. Little fella here was generous enough to donate to my bash. So yeah,
That looks
again, I'm really getting into sort of jets like this just because they're just such good value. There's just so much in them,
Mhm.
lots of stuff to add on, and they're just kind of interesting, and they're really easy for somebody who doesn't airbrush.
And they've got a lot of colorful markings too. That era of carrier aircraft had a lot of colorful markings.
Yeah, interesting. And having never really done jets before, it's like an untapped resource.
Okay.
And just remember, guys, that's all brush painted, not airbrushed.
And spray can.
Oh, a spray can for, sorry. I'm not worried about that. What do they need to know? All the packs.
But I do brush paint a lot of stuff just because it's not because I want to get an airbrush. I'll get an airbrush sooner or later. But at the moment, we've only got a fairly small house, and I've got a wife who does stuff in it, so I don't have places all over the house where I can do things like that, and that's fine. I've just got other stuff I've got to do, and when the time comes when I've got more time and I can find some space, I definitely will. But at the moment, unfortunately, other stuff.
Maybe you could make yourself a small shed out in the yard where you go out there and paint.
Don't get me started.
Funny man.
Yeah, I know. I have a small shed, but unfortunately, a small shed is never big enough. If anybody who's got a shed knows you can never get a big enough shed. And I did have plans to get a bigger shed, But we
until
never
you
got
joined
around
us.
to that.
Before we go on, I think I should tell Dominic about that last comment. And look, he says, "Look, an all-round builder. That is my style. Also making everything that comes your way." Dom, I just like to let you know, Jeff's actually married, but he is available for weddings, parties, bar mitzvahs, and the odd guest appearance.
Never done a bar mitzvah.
Well, there you go. Dom, do you need a bar mitzvah done? Jeff's your man. Okay. What do you like?
I can sing. I can't dance as well as I used to.
But what about your dietary requirements?
I haven't got any.
No, there we go. You don't have to worry about a special menu for him.
Okay, I don't even drink as much as I used to.
He doesn't like flowers in the first date.
No.
No, you're right.
I look good when I dress up.
Again and again. Well, it depends what outfit you're wearing.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's your opinion. But anyway, we digress. Then you got that other one there, mate.
Jeez, you talk loud.
I do talk loud, don't I? That's what the wife says. But I'm up there.
Oh, all right. Nice.
Another little interesting deserty thing. I think I might have added just a little too much dust to it because it's kind of really over dirty. But it's just the old Tamiya kit.
Yeah.
Well,
anything that's in the desert can't have enough dust.
Yeah, and I really like those Russian tanks with the drums on the back for some reason. They just kind of look interesting. Yeah. And yeah, that's,
Was that spray can or a brush?
Well, I spray canned the base.
Okay.
And then I brushed the yellow.
That's good.
I brush painted the yellow. So
just the tip.
It's not great. It's not nothing of my stuff is up to the skill level of you guys, but I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I mean, you're building models, man. That's what counts.
It's good. He sells himself short. I mean, really short. Just like
I'm not showing you all the crappy ones. Don't forget.
So
I'm not stupid.
I'd like to be able to show you some of my models.
But you haven't got any.
No, he's got a lot. They're just not done.
Yeah, they look good in the box. Fuckers to the moon.
They're all in boxes.
But so far this week, since Wednesday or Thursday, we played golf Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and for me, we played at Coffs Harbour's the Lakes Golf Course. It's got grass and everything, unbelievable. Like the whole way around, there's grass, like no bare patches and it's called the Lakes for a reason, as I found out on my first shot on Thursday. Straight in the water. It was great. So, but the company's been fantastic the whole time, mate.
Stupid game, though.
I've never heard somebody call golf a stupid game after every shot on every hole.
It wasn't every shot. It wasn't after the putt.
Oh, he had one putt yesterday off the green, about 50 foot, and it went in the hole. Great game after that. Sensational. Love the game. I'll be back tomorrow.
That was it, though. The rest was stupid.
Yeah. But I've had an awesome time, guys, here. We were looking forward to this Sunday, and we're going to get, after our little spiel and Jeff's models, we're going to bring up Chunk, and we're going to put him on solo layout, and he's either there or he's disappeared.
There he is.
Do you have a facial shot?
He's doing a mustache.
Hang on a sec. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. How do I do this on here? Go to there. Why isn't it changing?
So did the piece come off, mate, or what?
It was. Oh, no, I don't think so.
There we go. Oh, look out. You might want to take your specs off there, buddy.
Can't see without them.
Over here, listen to the voices.
Stay away from the light.
Hello.
That's better, Chunky. Good to see you, mate. How you been?
Not too bad. Not too bad. The email thing, I don't know. That email, there must be a couple of ghost ones. You're sending it to the right one. It's just the one that I seem to have the password for is not the right one. So.
Righto.
But in Messenger, it's easier. So, but you're going to sort it out. I was trying to send one to James for Clinton Eels one, but he sent it to the Southwest Modeler one. So
Ah,
I'm here. I arrived. So
What have you been up to, mate?
not much. I've been crook all week actually. So
Oh, that's no good.
did a couple of days here and there, and it just got worse. And I actually worked today because I felt better today, and I have a plasterers coming tomorrow, so I had to get some jobs ready. So I did 3 or 4 hours this morning to keep them happy. And
You're a chippy too, aren't
you? Yeah, still
Yeah,
not
so-
real.
you? So Jeff's a chippy by trade, but a plantologist.
Great trade that it is.
You know, I kill everything. I garden with Roundup.
Yeah, that's
Oh, you too.
great style. See?
There's only 2 of you in the whole.
No. Who else gardens with Roundup? Cuts down on gardening.
I used to. I got taught by my father. We used to garden with Borox, which is banned everywhere for 20 years now. But you used to put it on the grass would scream, and you could walk away for 10 minutes, come back, and it was already going brown.
Where can I get this said product?
And nothing would grow there for 12 months. You even planted something near it, it would die.
So what was that called?
Borox or something.
Borox. It's been banned for probably 30 years. But yeah, it's
Never heard of
incredible stuff. Yeah, it's nasty. It's probably,
Okay.
I reckon, 50 times Roundup.
Wow, that's saying
Yeah.
something.
Ooh.
It is crazy.
There's no need to get me excited on live
Yeah.
TV, but
No,
here I am.
I was only talking to someone the other day about it, thinking that I would love to have a drum of it still. So, because the new
So what are you building, mate?
P51. I've actually put some colour on it, and the grey.
Are you happy with the colour?
Yes, I actually was, because the one I've only got is the XF71, which is that the cockpit green. But I actually looked in. There's a friend was telling me in a hangout that it was a I can't think of the name of the site now that you go to, and it actually tells you what interior green, and it tells you the Tamiya mixed together to make it. But I had an outlaw interior green.
Yeah, there you go.
When I looked at the colour on the thing and showed that, it's virtually exactly the same. So I don't want to mix.
Lucky guess.
Lack of paint. It's so easy. You can paint it and dry it. But you've done them and done the insides. Just trying to do bits to keep me going. I just did the seat belts and the leather seat. And yeah, so apart from that, not much else. But in crook, I should have been out modelling, but I was just too crook to even do that. So.
Well, it has been noted, mate. So, I want to pick up your game.
I've tried. Hey, last week I primed it. Now I've actually got some colour on it. So hopefully next week it'll be together. So
Awesome, mate. Awesome.
and that'll keep everyone happy.
And just for you clowns in the background that I can't see, that's the end of that subject about models not being finished. There we go.
Until next week.
Yeah.
Finished.
Yeah, until next week. I'll be here on next Sunday, and you just go, you done any? Hey, plastic, you done any models? And I'm like,
This one's not finished. I did it 18
hang on.
months ago.
what was that?
When that one I got that when it was released, the Hellcat. It hasn't been weathered yet, and that's 18 months ago. So
There you go. So you guys can all go read your boot.
but I
You left it on the shelf long enough, it will get weathered.
have got 30 over that shoulder that are probably all painted and
Yeah,
finished.
Weathered by itself.
natural weathering.
Just yeah. Oh,
That could be the new style.
Yeah,
And there's a tiger.
Put it up and leave it there.
And a tiger that hasn't been weathered.
Okay.
I'll get there. Like I said, I've been away. I've had a break for 2 years. So for me, doing that much in 5-6 weeks is probably a big step.
Will you gentlemen accept my suggestion that I'm weathering my Panzer?
good job. All right.
Can I use that?
Say that again, Jason?
Can I suggest that I'm actually weathering my Panzer?
That's right. Good girl.
You got to build it first.
All right.
No, it's all painted in
Is that P3?
the Mark IV.
Before. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's naturally weathering in a secure environment.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Hey, Susan. What have you got there, Paul? Another
Oh,
tank.
Just an old Centurion.
Ah,
Oh, is that another completed model?
Yeah.
Wow.
There you go.
You want to bring it up to the screen, bro?
beautiful.
Pan and tilt, please.
Australian?
Yep.
Very nice.
Ex-Vietnam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
Which
nicely
kit was
done,
that,
mate.
Paul?
Pardon?
So which kit was that, Paul?
AFV Club.
AFV
Yep.
Club. Okay. How do you
Very
like
nice,
building,
mate.
How do you like building AFV Club models, Paul? How do they go together for you?
Bit of glue, bit of
Well, I mean, are they okay to build? Are they a pain in the ass? I mean,
Oh, I enjoyed it.
okay. Just asking. I have one in my collection, but I haven't touched it yet. So just
The
curious.
only,
I've been a couple there, all right.
yeah, but the only trouble with Paul is, and his advice is, he could build a house with one brick.
Yeah, well, I was talking about that with Peter earlier today, and there's model building, and then there's Paul's model building, which is on an industrial scale.
Yeah.
And every one of them comes out beautiful every time. So
Well, sometimes they do.
you got a system that's perfect.
It's like the wax job on Wombat's head. It's just perfect. Yeah, you're never going to be dull, or if you're ever looking for reflective light, just look for Wombat in the concert. Boom, there we go.
No, I cheat a lot, Jim. I use good products.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I mean, like I was mentioning earlier, you build at a rate that I find very enviable, because if I built like you did, I wouldn't have a model left in my stash.
Well,
I mean, I'd be down to zero.
It's you're very talented man, and so is James and Chunk and Wayne, and you are too, mate. Like, you guys are really got. Oh, and you got some serious skills. So, but yeah, it's looks like it's going to rain overnight, maybe.
Yeah, it's getting dark.
Get a bit dark. I'm not used to this daylight saving stupid thing. It's like nearly 7 o'clock and there's still light in the sky.
Well, don't get out of Victoria.
No,
Fine.
Daniel Andrews took the sun out of Victoria.
Hey, he's just been given the position of he's in charge of Children's Mental Health Victoria.
Oh, God.
Right, I'll talk that.
Yeah, she lose her mind. Hey, and Harry's on board. Okay, Sue. So you can get a pull, a cheeky chappy. So this is my brother, Satan's Water Buffalo. This is Jeff. Sue.
Hello.
Jeff. Sue. Jeff. We've been mates forever.
Who's in the UK?
Yeah, Sue's in the UK.
If I'd known, I'd have brushed my hair.
So, Jeff's a very adventurous man. Been all over the world. Base Camp Everest. Twice he's been to Base Camp Everest. Been all over the world. He's actually been to Duxford and flown in the Twin Spitfire. Do you want to go get that certificate? Yeah, your little thing up the fridge.
Yeah, you burst into tears every time you see it.
Well, I want to touch it again.
Actually, it wasn't Duxford. It was
Not Duxford.
It was the other one. Biggin Hill.
Biggin Hill, Sue, and Plastic. He's been to Biggin Hill. He looks like a surfer dude.
If you've got hair at my age, you embrace it.
He's not bad for 72.
No.
Go you Spitfire.
Pretty rough from the rest of the way down.
Yeah.
What? No,
the little magnet on the fridge.
Look at a magnet on the that thing.
Yeah,
That's the sleeve thing.
The lapel.
I'm going to find it.
It's on the fridge. It says Spitfire. I look at it every time I open.
I'll make sure it's still there when you leave.
You better make sure. So he got to fly in that Spitfire, and then he's got his certificate, and he's got all this other stuff, and he's also a great photographer of all these photos of. Can I touch it again?
No,
Give it.
you're right.
Give it. Look at that. See, silence. They can't believe it.
You can do anything you want to, but my God, it costs a lot of money.
Yep.
And
Why I didn't do it.
My next adventure is to, if I can, do a taxi in a Lancaster in East Kirby, but until I get to the UK again. So there we go.
yeah, so that's Jeff. He's an absolute awesome.
It's nice to meet you, sir.
Awesome human being. Very privileged.
Tolerant too.
What are you saying?
Nothing.
No,
Over
tolerant.
here.
Well, yeah, no.
I've got a sense of humour.
What are you saying again?
You know, when I first read about the Battle of Britain and all the various air bases that the Germans were attacking, when I first saw Biggin Hill, I couldn't help but think of Benny Hill. Sorry, that's just where my mind went.
Two different worlds, mate. Yep.
We enjoyed the Battle of Britain until we realised Benny Hill had girls in it when we were about 14 or 15, and then we went off Biggin Hill for a while. We went back to Biggin Hill when we got old.
But all the girls had Biggin Hills.
That's true.
Those hills were alive. Yeah, they were like a man mountain.
Yeah.
Or a mountain man.
Leave it there.
Yeah, well, we can stop there. I can't, but that's not me. So yeah, Jeff is an amazing human being. He's been pretty much everywhere. He can speak a language or a couple. How many you got on your belt? You got Spanish,
French.
Australian.
What language did I swear at in golf yesterday?
German.
Probably.
Yeah, he swore in German in golf yesterday.
If you go to a country, the first thing you do is learn how to ask for a beer and learn what the swear words are.
Yeah, that's what I used to do in language class. Yep.
Sandy.
So yeah, he's got Spanish. So I've got a bit of Mexican and Spanish under me. Taco, tequila, tortilla,
Corral, rodeo.
Taco.
burrito. I think that's a very.
Yeah, that's getting wild.
I know. It's just I expanded my vocabulary there. So yeah. But yeah, he's a very well-educated man that way.
It's not the years, honey. It's the mileage.
I don't know. I think you fuck that up. I think you're fucking definitely up in the years, and you get good mileage then. But yeah, so we're heading out camping on Tuesday to a place called Clarence Gorge. I'm correct there.
Yeah.
And it's about it's that remote that there's no internet, there's no phone service.
No phone, no pool, no pets.
Nobody can hear you scream, or so I've heard.
No.
So it's me, Jeff and the Prez, and we're going out to have a really, not male bonding, but just total silence.
We haven't seen Jason for, 10 years?
Is that long enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
12.
yeah. So it'll be fun taking some new blood camping.
Yeah.
And see if he can handle it for a couple of days. See if he can come back.
There was something about bloodletting, and the word blood keeps being brought up, but
Well, we're taking lots of pointy weapons with us.
so we'll be sharing the photos, and you guys are on my Facebook anyway, so they'll be popping up there. Hey, seeing her?
Hey, did you see the question for Jeffro or not? The statement for Jeffro from Ice Queen.
Yeah, it looks like a Serpa dude.
Can you speak? Can you speak Devanese, whatever it is?
Japanese.
Yeah, Devanese.
No, I used to work with a girl from a Japanese girl, and she tried to teach me Japanese, but I couldn't get it. I couldn't know.
Wakarono no. Konnichiwa. Gatto. Arigato. Yeah,
Saki.
so, sake.
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 I can think of a couple other words, but I won't use them here.
Tsunami. Oh. What the fuck was that?
The mayor of
Hiroshima.
Hiroshima.
Yeah, the mayor of Hiroshima. Yeah.
Gojira.
What's that? Yeah. I think that's where they got that song, Things That Make You Go Boom. But anyway, that's an explosion for another day.
It's quite amazing how you made that up on the spot.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Sounded really
Did it flow?
sudden. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, let me ask you something. If no one's there to hear you scream, do you actually scream?
Only the cows.
Yeah. I was just curious if in your upcoming camping trip. So
Yeah. Again, you're getting me frightened, Jim.
you
The nerve levels,
You?
but
come
Yeah.
on. You know who you are, Jason. To me, you're the Lemmy of Australia.
who's Lemmy?
Motorhead.
Oh yeah, Lemmy Motorhead.
Oh yeah, you got an indomitable spirit that'll just never leave the world. Never
We'll
leave.
throw a cowboy hat on him. You won't tell the difference.
Yeah.
That ain't Brokeback fucking Mountain. This is not Brokeback Mountain.
Busted ass ridge.
Busted ass ridge. The devil went down to Georgia. Anyway, thank you, Sina. Seekina. Thank you, Sue. Unfortunately for Jeffro, and I mean, as I said, we've known each other a very long time. He's had to deal with this for a long time because nothing changes. James is the same, and any of you guys that have met me, I don't change, and I'm not going to change because you guys are freaking awesome.
If there's at least one good thing about mediums like this, at least, no matter how far away you can speak to somebody, but it is a shame that he lives so far away, though, because it's a long time between drinks for us. So when he comes down, we're going to make the best of it.
Yeah.
But,
I know what you mean. There's a lot of my old friends that, we keep in touch very rarely nowadays. Life's kind of happened for us, and it's taken us our separate ways. But you just don't see people like you used to. I guess it's just part of growing up.
Yeah. I mean, we speak to each other on the phone all the time. We're always talking about golf and stuff like that.
For you guys.
But it's not the same as.
No,
So
no.
when on a rare occasion like this that he's here, you got to make it a kind of a big event, I suppose, and it's been going great so far. The weather's been good.
Yeah.
Well, if you can play
we
golf,
haven't frightened him too much.
The weather is good, so.
So, Jimmy, how you were just mentioning how you talk to your friends, your old friends.
Yes.
So, do you reflect on what it was like when you worked with the Pharaoh, and how hard those days were when you were putting those pyramids together?
We all recall what it's like to make bricks without straw. Yes.
And what was it like when the wheel came in? That just changed your life, or what?
It was a fantastic. As I tell people, I'm so old. When I was a kid, rainbows were black and white.
I like that one, mate.
But anyway, may I make a suggestion?
You can.
You seem to have a bigger audience when you're coming on your time in the afternoons.
I want to get Jimmy and
maybe you consider keeping it at this time regularly. Thanks.
It's just hard, mate, because Jimmy in Michigan, like he's got family and that, and he got Ed as well and that, and but maybe we could do it once every 2 weeks. We go to a midday show or something.
Well, we'll see. For me personally, I'm such a damn early riser that I'm usually crashed asleep between the hours of like 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. and then I'm awake and I'm up and moving around. So for me, making this showtime is whether it's 2 or 3, because once I turn my clocks back, it's going to be 3 for me again. But nonetheless, what I'm saying is that for me, it's easier to make it this time than it is at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock on a Saturday night. Usually because I'm full of pizza after watching the Three Stooges and having my Saturday night gorge of pizza. So I usually wind up falling into a food coma.
Okay. And what pizza do you have?
Oh, Home Run Inn. Anyone wants to Google that? That's a local pizzeria here in Chicago that made it big, and now they sell frozen pizzas, and they are the best frozen pizzas you can buy. So
There is no such thing as good frozen food. I'm sorry.
yes, there is. Actually, this is the one exception. And you get you and think of it, you get a month's worth of sodium in one slice of pizza. So how can you go wrong? You know, there's some.
Well,
good
there you go. I mean, you're covering your dietary needs. Well done, young man.
Exactly.
How's your injury after you stack off your treadly last week?
I'm sorry.
How's the injury you got off you stacked your treadly last week?
Oh, yeah.
Treadly.
When I fell off
Treadly
my
is
bike,
deadly
yes.
treadly. Push
When I
bike.
fell off my bike, yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's all right. Like I said, my trick knee went bluey on me yesterday, walking down the stairs. So this thing's going to take a couple of days to get right again. And I'm not going to get any help. They won't do any replacement surgery until the entire joint is useless, where I can't even get around the house or stand up. So if I've got somewhat use of the knee where it can work, they're going to leave as is. It's just status quo. So
I had to retire because 30 years of kneeling on concrete, both of my knees have gone.
oh man,
So-
what'd you do? What was your job?
Well, I was a horticulturist. I used to grow
Oh right, I'm sorry. Yeah,
a lot of flower displays
Yeah,
on concrete. So just
okay.
you plant a flower, you get up, you move, you plant another
Right,
one and another one and
right,
another one.
yeah.
Doing that 8 million times tends to wear your knees out a little.
Yeah.
So
And if they were dead, you wouldn't have to worry. You don't have to water concrete, do you? No, problem solved. No injuries.
they wouldn't employ me for 30 years without flowers.
Well, you could just tell them the concrete needs caring for. You could paint a mural on the fucking thing.
No,
Hey, it's guys like Jeffro to keep the world going. You got to have something to suck up all the CO2 we're throwing out in the air.
well, I'll make it prettier.
Yeah, exactly.
Put it that way.
Exactly. Yeah.
And chicks dig it.
Yep. That's right. That's right.
the
And
soil.
it's a great conversation starter.
It's
Oh,
not very,
yeah.
It's not very butch though, coming home and telling somebody you planted pansies all day.
Oh, well, so what? You know, we live in a more enlightened world nowadays, right?
I
Yeah.
planted flowers today.
It's
Yeah.
better than, oh my God, you should have seen the colours today. Oh my God, fuck, oh my God. And you ain't getting sex for that. I can dare.
Well, yeah.
You're not. If you came home and reacted to planting and watching a blooming flower,
Well, I never did it like that.
oh no. Well, that's good. You should have seen the flowers I planted today. Dad said they were stunning, darling.
I couldn't imagine you saying that.
No, fucking not.
Not with your roundup, no.
You should have, well, I would have gone, you should have seen the flowers I killed today. They wilted in the fucking sun. It was like I had a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's good. Manly. Manly.
Makes a change.
You know, your dog Bandit reminds me. There was a in my old neighborhood. There was an Australian gentleman who lived there, and he had a dog similar to yours. It was named Bluey. And,
Oh, yeah, popular name for a dog. They
yeah.
actually have, I've been to the US a few times and I've noticed they actually have a lot of Australian Shepherds over there.
Yeah,
It's a popular dog.
that's where I got introduced to the breed. I'd never
Yeah.
seen him before, and I asked him
Nice
what
dogs.
it was, and he told me. So
Yeah. They're good dogs. They're good working dogs, but a lot of them are born deaf, which
Oh,
means a lot
really?
of them are dumped because they're no good for working dogs. But they're nice dogs.
And then
Yeah.
they become the Australian married male and become domestically deaf.
hey, I think
I get on good with my missus.
What'd you say last time?
I can't remember.
Can't remember what she said. No,
Never listen.
that's right. Oh, Wombat's having a chuckle and a half down there. He's thinking this is great. It's like his own full frontal. But this is us on the phone, and this is us in real life. Like, that's,
Yeah, we're actually holding back, really.
we are holding way back, boys.
Yeah.
so.
Trying to maintain a G rating.
I think we
Are
just
you,
reached.
Jason, are you all over Jeffro about getting himself a haircut and a shave like you are with Bill?
we're not that close. I'm
Yeah,
never
not-
going to be all over him.
I'm not, you know, change of wording. Thank.
Reword it. I'll never be all over Jeffro.
Hey, wait till you see the photos of the prayers. Wait till you see his hairdo.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Mr. T had a child and the hair didn't grow.
Yeah, cross with that with a Viking.
Yeah, it's sort of like a Viking meets Mr. T.
Sort of like a senior citizen mohawk.
Yeah, a senior citizen mohawk. I mean, if the wind picks up, he's bald as a badger. He's look like you two. But yeah, we love him to death. No, I mean that hair's been that hair forever. Well, thinned out a bit.
No, well, yeah,
It has.
maybe, yeah, kind of has.
Lucky we're in a secure area here because otherwise, have to get out the icky sticky and put it back in. But he's doing it good. But I caught up with Bilge on the way down. I stopped and saw James, and we had a coffee with his mate, and it was a great catch up there. Bilge, I stopped in. I gave him 3 more kits that he didn't expect. On my way back on Friday, I'm staying at my younger brother's house, and he's got a young autistic kid that works with him, and I put 30 bottles of paint in it, and so he can get into airbrushing and start. So
Sounds good. Yeah.
and then about 5:30 a.m. on Saturday morning, I will be driving back up home. When I get home, I'm going to have a couple of hours sleep and take my wife to a Fleetwood Mac concert, tribute concert. So it's going to be Sunday's going to be great, and I get to catch up with you guys again at 12 o'clock. So
Yeah. Sounds
and
good.
all the orders that are waiting to be processed.
Yeah,
I did
was
put
gonna
on the
say, you probably
website.
Got a lot of work. Got a lot of work waiting for you.
Well, it's not there yet, but it is in a way because although people haven't ordered on the website, they've sent me copious amounts of emails. So I'd say I'd have about 500 plus bottles of paint to make when I get back. So just the way it is.
So it's like, oh, look who's joined us.
Oh, well, no, thanks, mate. No, you're going to jump online or you're just going to abuse us.
I trust you have a tardy slip, Mr. Bildrat. You're an hour late.
Mate, it's just excuses. Just excuses. So all those comments, you'll have to go back and listen to what we've said about him. And lucky, that's bright light.
Shine, tiny son.
Mate, I'm almost having to put on a friggin' jumper. How are you sitting here in a t-shirt? Serious? This is
I'm used to
Arctic
it.
weather. Arctic.
Used to it.
I think it's under 20 degrees here. Like, how's the weather up home, James?
There was some sprinkles, a bit warm, but there's also been a lot of wind. It was gusting up to 30 knots at the airport.
Ooh, 30 knots. Whoa.
Well, Mrs. Outlaw was saying last night when she went to bed, got to bed about 12, just after 12,
Okay, mate.
it was 28 degrees. At 10 o'clock this morning, it was 29 degrees.
Yeah,
And there's no breeze up there at the moment.
we had the aircon on, but we had it on dehumidify. So
Yeah.
also just to take the humidity out, then have the then have it on cold. So
Yeah. I actually just said, even though I didn't know I was saying it, the weather's perfect now, it's cooling down. And Bill did send me a message, which I did explain that he would be not here because his son was down from Ipswich. He did send me a photo of a car. I'm not sure who owned the car. It could have been his son, but we just take his word for it. And this family doesn't mean as much as his flesh and blood. So don't want to make you feel guilty, buddy. Waited for you.
I see your meteor there, Paul.
Yes,
Hang on, let's get Paul's meteor up.
that's the Airfix Mark 8.
148 scale.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Mine's only the 72nd.
When did you build that one, Paul?
When it came out, God knows how long ago that one was. I ordered two.
It'd be good,
Hey, mate.
a good 3+ years, I reckon.
It's got about 3 years of dust on it, so
So,
that's,
Bandit's about to get fed. That's is his dinner time. So the one that says Jason Bailey is actually Mrs. Outlaw. So everybody say, "Hey, Mrs. Outlaw."
Hello, Mrs. Outlaw.
Mrs. Outlaw.
Hello.
Yep. I bet you're sending your all private messaging and saying, "We really are sorry. You know, he's your husband, but you know, what a woman! You must be a strong, strong woman."
Hey, behind every man is a great woman. So
I'm just glad she hasn't gone to Specsavers yet. Yeah. So what she said. She said hello. We're giving you as a wave.
yeah, hello.
So
How long have you been married, Jason?
forever.
No, really. How many years?
Well, actually, we're coming up to our 10 years married, and we've been together forever, kind of thing. So that's our second marriage. So
All right.
yeah.
Good for you. Fantastic.
I'm not putting anybody else's wives or that down, but most amazing woman, as I've always said. I mean, not just how's this? I wanted to marry her the moment she smiled at me.
Okay, sounds great. Yeah.
I think she's been drinking a lot, but we all make poor judgment under alcohol, and
well,
but,
apparently,
incredible.
oh well, we got Bill Drat's first jab at you thrown on the comments.
Oh no, he's gone. Good day, Buffs Queen. So yeah. And babe, my queen, he actually says I do yell a lot. Or shout or whatever.
No, you do, especially in this ear.
Yeah.
Well, turn around, face that way. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Then it's back again. That's even worse.
Hey guys, I'm going to make a coffee because, somebody didn't say, while I'm up getting myself a beer, would you like a coffee, brother? Told you. You're always telling me, babe.
Really?
Yeah. I'll get a coffee.
Right.
No, sit there. No, you go chat. Here it is. Don't forget. Oh, look, I've got a Star Wars cup. Cup. Thank you, my bro.
Where is it? I got my Three Stooges mug. So
Yes, mate.
there you go. Yeah, and they're golfers.
Oh, hang on.
They're
Let's go
golfers.
through our cups. Hang on. Yeah, Chunk, where's your cup?
I got man.
No, that is not Star Wars. I'm sorry, put it away. That is Disney. That doesn't come anywhere close to Star Wars. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's okay. Yep. Got anything non-Disney?
What else have I got over
No, this is not a woke channel.
there? Oh, I've got that one. Oh, it's a Mandalorian. You don't want to see that one,
Yeah, no, I'm sorry again. No.
no.
All right, we'll go to.
I got Boba Fett.
Oh, hang on. Let's have a look. Yeah, Boba Fett. Yeah, he was an original character in there.
I've got too much stuff sitting around. I can't grab stuff.
There's no such thing as too much Star Wars stuff. Paul, we'll go to Paul. That's not Star Wars. That looks nothing like Star Wars.
that's better.
Very nice. I like that. Paul.
I suppose between that and the Millennium Falcon, at least a Holden will get you there.
Hold them together, boarding apart.
Imagine if it was a Falcon and you'd go nowhere in space. What do you got, Jimmy?
Well, like I said, in the theme of your weekend of golf, or your week of golf, I have the Three Stooges, and they're golfing.
Ah, very good.
There you go. Yep. And like
Appreciate it.
like Larry said, look, it fell in the hole. And Mo
Yes.
said, just my luck.
Yeah, X-wing.
So
And what do you got, Wombat? Let's see your cup. Oh, gee, Jesus.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Is that
Yeah, that, or you
it-
can have that one.
Oh, yeah, Lens. Yeah, that's nice. But is that a sippy cup as well? Did your wife give you a straw? Does she worry about your spillage?
Trust me, you
God.
can get a shitload of booze in there.
I betcha. I betcha, dude. James, where's your cup, please?
I've got Pepsi or a
No,
water bottle.
that's not the choice of any generation.
Well, that's what's in front of me.
You know they sell soft drink for men.
you mean
Where are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you have a coffee cup?
I've got the best one.
Not in front of me, no.
Well, go
hang on.
retrieve one. Retrieve one.
I've got Nikita ones. What else do you want? There's that one. That's a good one.
I know I sound a bit pushy, but
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
look out!
I like that. I like that a lot. Very good.
Wow,
I
Ladies
think
and
you've got
gentlemen.
the best one. James, I think you have the best one of the lot.
yeah.
Oh,
As I was about to say, he wins.
And I think
That was the best one.
this one actually came from the shop in Margate.
Oh,
Oh,
hang on.
Oh,
Look
there
at
you go.
Chunk doing a bit of bloody branding here.
self promotion there, John.
That's the best
hey,
one.
there's nothing wrong with that. That's
Wow,
a good
Chunk.
idea, Chunk. I like it.
Best
How do
one.
we all feel about Chunk sending us a free coffee mug?
That's the only one in existence. So it's probably negative.
For all you guys in Australia, yeah, but don't do it to me, man. You'll go broke with the post.
I was
Wombat,
looking
did
to
you get
find
a coffee
kit. I
cup?
was looking to buy a kit from.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, oh.
Oh,
the
he's
Stig.
on the Stig.
What?
The Stig.
Very good, bud. Have you got another one, mate? You can up. Can we do any more one up on the ship on the coffee cups?
By putting coffee in one of them.
They're all in the shed though.
Yeah, Bilge. Yes, it does. An outlaw mug does count.
They're all in the
And
shed.
so the actual best comment today has from Bilge. Why are Fords like a spaceship? Because they come apart in stages. There you go. Yep.
I never received my Outlaw Paints coffee mug.
Didn't you?
No,
Hey, don't blame me.
I'm not. I'm just saying it didn't come.
Blame the company that makes the cup that said, "Oh, we sent them out."
Yeah, I know where my cup is.
A Chinese prison.
Oh, I don't know where they do the sweatshops, but they said somebody wanted to raise it like 1.5 cents an hour. I said, I'm not paying those prices.
I got that one. There's me, Mr. Bump one.
Hang on.
I need
Buddy, Chunk's got another one.
Hey, I've got about 50, but I'm not going.
Oh my God.
That's me, Mr. Bump.
Oh,
Nice. I like that. That's a good one.
soon I'll have to bloody put up nursery rhyme for you kids.
I've got. They're all
Jason, do you really have outlaw coffee mugs?
Yes, mate.
Oh man, I got to. How much do they cost? I'm gonna.
Mate, for you
Send them to
only.
Bob? Can you send them to Ed?
No, I'll get back to you. You can actually order them in the US and they can be delivered in the US.
Okay, great. I want one.
The thing is, I'm only going to charge you $299 today.
Is that Australian or American?
American.
Oh, fuck off.
Got to make something out of it.
Oh man. Gonna put
Our dollar's worth.
Jason, I'm gonna put you on Cicero Avenue and you can sell used cars like all the other shysters on that street too. That's the North Side Chicago thing.
Our dollar's exact value of the ruble.
Shit.
Yep. No. Next week, Bilge. Next week, 12 o'clock.
Yeah, next week. We'll see what you got. Yeah.
Um,
And don't say
Bandits,
anything, Jason. I want it to be a surprise.
yeah, Bandit Bandit's doing his job about making sure that nobody comes close to the fence line or he'll rip their heads off. So
Does he go after wildlife too?
does he get the wildlife?
No, not really. No,
Wait, what the fuck?
for fuck's sake. No, I take him for a walk and I keep him on a lead. I'll take him around the golf course and he really doesn't chase anything. He's blind in one eye, so he can't see much anyway.
Okay.
But I wouldn't want to be on the other end of him when he's angry, though.
Yeah, he looks like he's pretty serious when his dander is
Well,
up, that's for sure.
Cattle dogs traditionally are very loyal, so they'll defend you to the death if they feel a need to. But you know, he's a typical working dog. He's loyal. He's smart. He's hyperactive. But he's a good dog. He's mellowing out a little as he gets older. But we keep the gate closed. We don't let him out.
I'm definitely a dog person, so I love them already. So.
Hi, Norman. How are you, mate? And where are you watching from, young man? Normandy. Oh, cool. Is Norman D in Normandy?
I don't know. I think he might be.
That's a play on word. That's a play on
That's clever, that.
phonetics.
Yeah.
Clever. So,
Well, when he
Imagine-
says oi oi, when he says oi oi, chunk, is that an Aussie greeting?
yeah, oi, oi.
Okay.
Aussie.
Northeast England. So, that's why he was missing an oi. If he was an Aussie, oi, oi, oi. And
Northeast England. Okay. Well, he's in
Normandy.
He's in,
Okay. France is on the other
You
side.
can serve with most things, so they don't want to waste oils.
Well, they don't waste soap, do they?
I'm not sure if I'd tell a northeast guy from England that,
Normandy.
especially with Geordie.
Hey, Jeffro, did you see what Bill just typed in?
I miss everything. Oh, really?
His two dogs heard yours.
That'd be right. Well, if he barks as loud as Jason talks,
Wow. What is
I'm
that?
glad Norm's actually
ears
made
getting
it.
sore.
So I'm glad Norm made it. He got up Saturday morning to watch it in the UK.
What
I had
happened,
to tell
mate?
him, I know Norm quite well. I've known Norm a long time, and I
Bet
told
you
him
he
that I was
regrets that.
on the live show. Yeah, he probably does. And he's one of the guys I jump in and hang out with every now and again on this time usually. And he said he was going to pop in, but he got his days mixed up and he got up at 8 o'clock Saturday morning instead of. this morning.
Okay. Well,
So he's
welcome to
here
the
now.
channel, mate. Please, if you want to, mate, subscribe. That'd be great. We probably not many people actually like us, but at least you'll be made aware of when it's going to be turning on, and you can avoid. I bet you are still in therapy.
you won't be caught.
Well, after watching this, he might have to go. He might have to redouble his classes.
Yes. No, he's a very
Always a way to get somebody's attention.
very
So-
knowledgeable human. He is on the modelling.
So, Jim,
Yes, sir.
say you're in the streets of Chicago, and I see this hat walking along. I'll be going, "Oi, Jim, Oi.
Okay.
get your ass over here! Oi, dickhead! Oi, you wanker!" No, but that's what we'd say. That would be so. When you do that to us, it wouldn't. No, we wouldn't go like that because that's how we communicate. Like, "Oi, wombat, you ball badger." And see, notice your eyes straight up.
What's an Eastern Shepherd?
Opposite or Western Shepherd.
I don't know what a Western Shepherd is either.
No,
Well, they're the ones that are
it
south
wasn't.
from
It
north.
wasn't. It wasn't the oi oi or anything like that. It's when you said dickhead. That's the one. If you're gonna say that, make it Mr. Dickhead.
Oh, but see, that's what I was talking to Jimmy this morning, and he keeps calling me sir. I said, mate, I understand like Michigan, like the Jeff and I've been talking about it, the family values in American society, and the sir and ma'am and all that. And I said, mate, please don't call me sir anymore. I'm just Jace, dickhead, wanker, whatever you want to call me. I said, it's just not.
Just as long,
It's
just as long as you don't
it's
tell
not
me the word
uncomfortable.
sort of thing.
because I'm we're never above anybody here. Like, you know, we are above Bilge because he's really short, but, you know, that's just the way life treated him.
Well, I'll
But-
tell you what. I never knew what wanker was until I heard it. But really, how serious it is when someone calls someone that. Maybe that's in the UK. Maybe some of your UK audience can help out. If I understand it right, wanker's like a really nasty thing to call someone.
PPARD?
Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
You got an ERD.
Yeah, wanker, mate. Like,
Oh, I don't know.
I'd say, hey, build your wanker or pull your wanker or.
Oh, maybe it's a term of endearment in Australia.
It depends
Oh,
on
no,
how
like, but then you say, geez, you're being a wanker. You know,
Right.
like,
Yeah, some people just use different terms. I don't
Okay.
say wanker much. It's just
I mean, I think the Poms would use tosser.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's because, Norman, wanker can be, but the missus calls you it all the time because she's worried why you only have one sock and a pair. That's what she's worried about. She's wondering where's that missing sock. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think Norman's socks go only the lonely, you know?
Means you're being a twat. Okay, yeah, that's
Twat.
yeah.
Twat, yeah. Yeah.
Which I understand is not a good thing to be called. So
Oh, like we all use the C word over here,
right, yes,
No,
that's
not
true.
generally.
Yes, that's true.
but
yes,
we can use it in general conversation
Yeah,
between two like
between blokes. You
blokes
can.
and that, but nobody goes, oh no. Yeah, it's just the way we operate. And but
Yeah.
if I said that in Chicago, somebody'd be pulling a gun on me.
well, it's funny. That's not a cuss word that's used a whole lot anymore, and not for any political correctness or anything. It's just like maybe it's gone out of style, but you don't hear it.
Oh,
thrown
right.
about. You know where I first heard that used in abundance? A couple of British films I saw when I was a kid, and they were throwing that C word out left, right, everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Everybody in the audience in the theater was just laughing their heads off because we don't hear people use that so often in language, and they're with these Brits just saying it out loud left and right.
I love listening to the Pommies go using it. I absolutely love the way they use it. It's just so correct.
Yeah.
In that movie, the gentleman with
Matthew
Matthew
Matthew McConaughey, the way what's
Yeah.
his name says it.
I was just telling someone today. My dad had a friend who swore that much, and he could do it so fluidly. He could speak to his grandmother and swear like a trooper, and she wouldn't even take any notice because it came out so naturally that you couldn't take offence by it. It was just such a colourful way of speaking. It was almost like just his unique way of speaking, and he'd swear like anything, and he'd just come out with this amazing stuff. A scriptwriter couldn't come up with it, but some of the things he come out with are hilarious, but you couldn't get offended by it because it's just the way he spoke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a friend like that too.
I'd just like to point out if my darling wife, Mrs. Outlaw, is still watching, that the brother here said he was worried that I'm impetuous and that I might be trying to achieve things that my body can't achieve
At our age, we all do.
at our age. But he's very worried when we go camping that
I
I'm not
wasn't worried. I don't really care.
concerned.
No, I'm not worried. You do whatever you like.
But
Think of
you're
the
not
food.
going to take me out of the tree, are you?
Think of the food, we'll say.
So we are roughing it. Well, not roughing it really. We got to.
No,
Well, we're going to shit in the forest.
It'll be squalor with style.
Yeah, scholar with style.
You take
But
it.
yeah, it's
Spend a
taking
stupid
a
amount of
dog
money
with?
living like a homeless person.
like we'll be high class homeless.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
You taking the dog with?
Yep,
Yeah, my word. Yeah,
All
someone's got to
right.
keep the cows away.
All right. Very good.
and
Very
keep
good.
me away from the food.
That too.
Yeah.
No, one thing we'll do is eat good.
Yeah.
We always do.
All right. Well, that's a prerequisite. Got to do that.
Yeah.
So
There's a beautiful river there. So we'll go for a fish. But either way, there's a beautiful river. It's lovely country. It's a private property. It's a private cattle property. I've been going there for many years, and it's a lovely place. No matter how busy it is, there's never anybody camping within eyesight of you. And the property owner lets us do whatever we want just because my friend and I have been going there for that long. And it's just a nice place, and I can never think of going anywhere else because I know how good this place will be every time.
Right. Okay.
Probably won't be any fish, but we'll see how we go.
And he was a bit upset when I asked the question, how deep's the water and can I drown? He said, no. So that's off the table.
No.
Well, wait a minute. Can you drown? You're a Navy man. You can't swim?
Yeah, I can swim very, very well. And that's another downside to it all. But something about being held under 2 inches of water says we're going to see if we can prove them wrong.
How do you stop someone from drowning?
Oh, you got a message from your wife there, Jason. She's still there.
Awesome.
Ironically, the deepest part of the Clarence River is within probably about 200 metres of where we're camping. So,
is that which way? You're going to let me know which way the deepest part of the river is, or do I get to?
It'll be self-explanatory.
It's self-explanatory. Okay. So when I have to put on that weight belt, is that so I can stay in the shallows or not slip or what?
You'll know.
Oh no.
It'll have to be a really, really stupid big running dive to make it to get there.
But maybe if you say maybe there's more fish over here, Jace, and then I go and then.
Well, maybe I should take the kayak after all.
Yeah, yes.
I can go out here on this. Here, let me take the bung out for you.
I wanted to ask, how's your dad doing?
Dad, yeah, he's good. He's hey Duke, welcome, mate. Dad's
hello, Duke.
Just being impetuous. He's like you, a clown on a motorbike, bicycle. So I called him up the other morning, and I said, mate, can you turn up the car window? Now wind it back up. It sounds like the air's rushing past your head. And the bullhead, he was on his bike going down a bloody mountain with a hands-free set. On the phone, like he's. I said, where is this said mountain that you've already ridden up? He says, oh, it's only 40K out of town. I said, what, did you put in the bike in the car to get there? Oh, no, I rode.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
you got to ride there, Jason. What's the point of driving there? You ride there and you ride back.
I know America is very advanced. It's called the internal combustion engine. Look it up.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, there's something about being a cyclist that just says, fuck it, I'm going to ride there instead.
I thought you were about to say, there's something about it being a cyclist that says, fuck, let me piss everyone off.
Well, wait a minute now. I don't know what it's like in Australia as far as the relationship between cyclists and motorists, but it's very bad here in the United States.
Pretty much the same everywhere.
We have a relationship. We like to see in relation to how close we can get our left-hand side of our car to the back end of their bicycle.
Yeah. Yep. I've had that happen. I've had people tailgate me. Yep.
Oh, no. I mean, I never do it, but the scratches on that side of the car were from something else.
Yeah. Perhaps one of those bears.
I couldn't believe when they try to grab onto your mirror. I mean, that's just blatant disregard for your property.
Cheeky in the cities.
Cheeky. Yeah. Like, what are you guys thinking when you're on two wheels like that?
Well, that's one thing I don't miss about city life is the absolute suicidal feeling of being on a bicycle in the city of Chicago, where people generally don't know how to drive anyway, and they don't know how to cooperate amongst motorists. So you sure as hell know they're not going to give a cyclist a break. No way.
Oh, they will give them a break.
Yeah, they'll break them.
Torso, spine, skull fracture, many breaks.
Yep. Let me see it there. Can you see that?
Yeah, we've seen that wound, you young rebel.
Yep, there you go. That's a broken elbow. So.
Yep. Did you get the number of the cars that ran over you?
No, this was a. I got the number of the pothole I went into that launched me off the bike like a guy shot out of a cannon in the circus.
Do you have that on video?
No,
I'm sure we'd all be happy to watch that.
I don't carry. I don't have one of those GoPros on my helmet. Although I might want to think about that because people do carry guns here in the United States in abundance. So you never know when someone's going to pull a weapon on you.
Yeah, well, hey, well, we've only got a few minutes left, but I was going to say, while my darling wife's there and she can see my face and she's probably crying because she's seeing my face and the lights are on, but I love you, I miss you, and thank you for watching, and I'll be home, in a week? No, now she's really
Saturday,
crying.
isn't it?
Yeah, she'll be really crying now she knows it's closer to home. But so next week, guys, we've got 12 p.m. For the US guys, so you can actually get some sleep. Hopefully we've got Jimmy and
show up next week. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we've got Jimmy and Ed on. You guys in the UK, we really do love you having you on here on a Sunday. So
yeah, you get a much bigger audience at this time.
Yeah, Jim did put that forward. So we might spread the love every 2 weeks at 6 p.m. on a Sunday, and then once a month or whatever, go to the US at 12 o'clock, and it'll be great. I'd like to thank you all being here, Jeff especially, for the hospitality, and Kathy's amazing wife.
It was nice to meet you all, guys. Take care of yourself.
Pleasure to meet you, Jeffro.
And don't pray for his soul, pray for mine.
I
you look after him.
Insanity.
Yeah. I know next Sunday show doesn't go ahead. You send somebody out looking for the body.
Well, Bilge is closer to you than I am.
Well,
yeah,
wait
but
a minute now.
How fast is that river flow?
I've got a question. Jason, do you have any kind of legal succession in your will for outlaw paint? Because if you disappear, then no outlaw paints.
I'm glad you're concerned about the paint.
Yeah, I have my priorities.
Holy shit, Jim. Don't hold back. Like, say what you really think. But guys, thank you.
Save the paint.
Yeah, Mrs. Outlaw, she's in charge. Well, she's already in charge. I'm just a slave labor. I like sex. What can I say? But again, guys, thank you so very, very, very much. You all mean the world to us. And to Catherine and Jeff, I just have to tell them publicly. I couldn't have greater friends.
It's been good having you.
Thanks, mate. I'll see you later. Yeah, bye now. Fuck off. Huzzah. So after 3, 1, 2, 3.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Right, guys.
Boy. I could picture some Australian sergeant major saying, "Oh bloody hell! Listen to you lot."
Yeah, and we just thank you so much. So I'll be home. You guys will get your emails probably Saturday evening. And thank you, Norman, for dropping by, and Duke. And we look forward to catching up with you next week.
Say hello to my buddy Duke Wellington. Good guy. And
absolutely,
glad you're here tonight, Duke. Glad you're here.
Right, guys. Take care, and I won't be in contact till next weekend.
All right.
Okay. So
love you, guys. Bye, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Bye-bye.